Hello.
Sai do Wii de graça. É só...
Hello.
É bom esse processo de fervura porque ela vai cozinhar e depois ela começa a caramelizar. Quando você secar, você pinga um pouquinho de água que é pra soltar do fundo e ela ficar com essa cor bonita. E olha só como fica essa linguiça, gente. Sério, o rolê tá pronto. Só abrir uma cervejinha aí, chamar os amigos, sem falar do sabor, tá? É muito, muito bom e prático também, viu? É rapidão, não precisa quase nada, vale muito a pena. Nossa, que delícia.
Nossa, isso aqui... Só que abrir uma cervejinha agora. Ó. Linguiça e cerveja na panela. O que acontece? Tem ótimas referências, ela é prima do Munheca, sabe Munheca?
Não conheço e nem quero conhecer.
Hello.
Agostinho, deixa eu ver um minutinho. Licença, tá certo. Agostinho, como é que a gente vai saber?
Eu acho que confiança, bebê, é uma coisa que você vê assim no olho.
Principalmente se o olho for azul, né?
O que importa se ela tem olho azul?
Ela não tem olho azul, Agostinho. Tá vendo? A única coisa que você não reparou nela foi no olho, né?
Ela tem ótimas referências, ela é prima do Munheca, sabe Munheca?
Não conheço e nem quero conhecer.
Hello. emocionado é você que não tem maturidade para lidar com o casual. O fulano é emocionado, você que acredita que uma simples conversa sobre música sempre. Ele vai te fazer amor. Vai embora, nossa vida. Ele sempre chega esquisito aqui.
We ought to deliver the letter to Sir Ernesto. We shall find him at the encampment on Agamemnon Volcanic Island. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
We should be able to move this body without confinement.
Shall we set it rolling? My curative magics are at your disposal.
It's right there.
I grant you lightning's hand. It's excellent. I think I know better.
It's a bit early to be thankful me. The enemy yet remains.
Splendid.
Listen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
Prepare yourself.
Eu tenho. Da porra aqui. O Luiz tem. Ai!
O que você tá jogando essa de arco?
One might confidently
Tô
call that a
pondo agora-
resounding victory.
O
We
arqueiro,
mustn't
né?
allow ourselves to become
Upei as
complacent.
classes quase tudo.
Take each trial as it comes.
Aí agora tô upando arqueiro, depois não sei se eu upo mago ainda. Depois vai ter uma classe aqui que é o mestre de guerra. Que aí você tem. Pode acho que ter todas as classes em uma só. O que é aquilo? Não? Saí? Ah. Ué, você não foi lá não?
A treasure chest.
Ai.
Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Foi só. Eles comeram lá mesmo, né? Então, tem. Qual era o nosso. Gente. Tem uma galera. Tem
Void flame
ele
at
tá
any cost
fazendo isso
arisen.
também, velho.
You have been doused in oil.
Precisamos experimentar. Caralho, velho, cara.
Eu morri, meu. Não, acontece.
Não.
Que isso, velho? Ó. É na rua da casa de cagão lá. Fico doido. Dizer que os hambúrguer dele é diferente. Ele mostrou lá, tipo, os bifes, tá ligado?
Nossa. Próxima vez que pedir. Comendo que delícia, não.
Não tinha
Nova Vista.
que delícia no Nova Vista.
É, oi.
Tá vendo?
Comprar lá.
Essa vaza. Isso é a turma aqui, senão. Fudeu.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Pensar nada.
Aqui tem uma maldição na água, né? Uma. E as outras? 2, 3. Pariu.
Thiago mandou mesmo. Aqui.
É.
Você manda mensagem pra mim pra eu não ir embora assim cedo.
Ó. Beijo.
Eu vou acordar às 5 horas da manhã, mandar mensagem pro Thiago.
Você tá indo por quê?
Aniversário do Letícia é quarta-feira, hein?
Ué, mas ela não tá aqui não?
Tá bom. Foi embora hoje já. Foi embora hoje 6 horas da tarde.
Ah, também vocês não comemoraram já?
Ah, mas o dia do aniversário dela mesmo, ela não vai poder estar aqui não, né? Por casa.
Mas você vai voltar aqui dia?
Vou voltar de novo.
Discovering treasures such as these is the best part of
Yeah,
any
we-
adventure, wouldn't you say?
Semana que vem.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Semana?
Justiça.
Final de semana da outra semana. Tudo bem.
Justiça.
Entende?
Eu entendo. Então. Pena tá dormente.
Porra, parou de ler.
Claro. E colocando esse aqui nas costas. Isso.
You ought not to go charging off alone.
I'm such a worry wart.
Well done. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Together now, the attack is one. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Wait right there. Here we go again. Fight. To arms. I am well aware of your challenges.
Good enough!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
I've just had a thought. Have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen? No. My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained enough. So rare. Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
Might I be of assistance?
Isso aqui não é um TG, não. Não, não quero.
Speaking of which, by my eye, you lack surety in your step. Not to worry, you'll find your feet in time, I'm sure.
My thanks, truly. I hope only to be of assistance.
Grimório perto do cara.
The field of battle is what to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.
Indeed, you are correct.
To the chest. I shall take a look inside.
Pô, eu não consigo entender isso.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Indeed, you are correct.
Pô, vou voltar ali por cima, né? Tem que abrir o mapa, abrir o... Na real, o que é isso aqui? Clean. Vamos voltar, né?
It takes a strange ilk to elect to dwell in such hinterlands as these.
It is a lonely place, to be sure.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Isso não basta, hein?
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements. Focus your strength, Arisen.
Matou o bicho.
That's thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Caraca, velho. Pô, desintegrou o bicho, cara. Caralho, tem nem dropou item, não.
We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled?
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
Gruta no pé da montanha. Isso é onde já? É.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Cara, essa torre tá muito leve, velho. Ela tá de sacanagem comigo, né, velho? Tá ok. A gente tá indo pra cá. É. A gente vai ali, ó.
Assailants, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Ali aqui embaixo, cara. Pô, a gente vai nos lugares aqui.
You have naught to fear. I'll protect you.
Isso aqui é a sauna, né, não?
Where's that scoundrel hiding?
Hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
Caramba, esse cara aí.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Ah, claro que não.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
que é por aqui. Ali, ó.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Eu aponto pra lá, né, mas...
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Caraca, eu subi aqui e não vi isso.
Oh! Fie! My back! I've done...
Goat stuffer, when will you
Take
learn
oil.
to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way? You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort. I haven't...
Don't be a fool, Gaustaffer. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you were being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle. I'm not sure I can afford to refuse aid so freely given, my dear.
So be it then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste.
I can guide you there if you wish. You have our gratitude. Lead the way. Saurians, Master.
It cannot weather Ice's numbing grip.
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. You have my protection. Let my magics grant you a mental boon.
Como que é? Caminho, não.
Could you come over here? Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Follow me.
Could I trouble a bit slower? My back is like to... Oh!
This way, if you please, Master.
Já tá escurecendo.
Right, just follow me.
This might contain useful information.
Shall we take a closer look?
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Indeed, you are correct. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
No sense weighing down my pack with rotten food. I'll dispose of it now, before the stink sets in.
Acampamento da Ilha Vulcânica. Guarnição dos Cavaleiros.
Follow me.
That I now had force to draw steel.
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
I drew the short straw with this watch.
Good. We're here.
Puh! That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt lick I can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you or naught. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye?
Eu trouxe. Tem.
Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
Nice.
Time for a few sips. Bollocks. All out.
At last, I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. This spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope to be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh, it twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul, indeed. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer, Maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Certainly you know as the magic archer.
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as Maester of my art.
Here at last.
Paradox com mágico.
Bollocks. I'm all out.
Greetings. I expect you must be weary from your travels, but you'll find this hot spring its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Take a dip, and your fatigue shall melt away in moments.
In my line of business, patience is key. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I'd never leave.
This place is unchanged from when I was
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Sprinkle of misfortune can make pleasant. Bunch of dullards, a lot of them.
Sai fora, velho.
Some bees and quiet.
I suppose 'tis only coin that links us, after all. I'll not be outdone by a fresh face. No, sir.
I'm sure I can handle this.
A firm resolve has taken root in
Ai,
my heart
fora,
since we
velho.
met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, but I can still teach. And if anyone can master this technique, 'tis you. Go on, humor an old man.
Que isso, cara? Como assim, mano? Nossa, que susto, hein, velho?
This village is our home now. Fate willing, we'll live out the rest of our days here in peace.
Ai, ai, ai.
Anandone Faluntana, Aidalia Anandor.
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
Ought you need of me?
Ih, rapaz.
I know. I ought to keep a clear head.
Mantenha calma mesmo.
Aye, you've my gratitude.
Eu entrei aqui para...
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Dare say few others could produce a
Might
colour
test
so
the technique I thought of yesterday.
I've trained for this.
How is a welcome sight?
Up at dawn, done by dusk.
No place is truly free of the threat of monsters.
Mayhap age has muddled my sense of time.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Times are hard.
Lonely place.
I'm in no hurry.
Without its charm.
I pray this harvest is a plentiful.
Ponder what I can do with this. Bet this place has its share of
I
secrets.
quite like it here.
What should I get up
Não
to?
acontece nada.
I could almost nod off where I stand.
Error, Anne oya fermor.
Ain't no sense thinking too far ahead anyhow.
No sense dwelling on the
Now, where was that back?
Feels eerie with no one about.
Times are hard.
Não acontece nada, eu vou meter o pé.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Right, we've had our soak, so let's get underway before the rejuvenating effects of the spring wear off.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Time for a few sips. All out. Well now, if it ain't the current arisen, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment, so long as I've a drink in hand. Consarn it, this bottle's empty. Apologies, cuz, but I can't talk with a parched throat.
Well met, sir.
Well now, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Aye.
Já tem
That's the stuff. Thanks for this, cuz. Ah, warms you right up, it does. You're welcome to bring me more of this whenever you like. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Ah, que sacanagem.
Time for a few sips. Well, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you. Consarn it.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
True enough.
Wearing armor
I'd
all
not
day
linger
for
here.
punishment.
Yes, my head will grow if aught goes awry.
Well met.
Over here.
I've weapons to truth be told. I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano... growing more active of late as well.
Não, esse aqui é pra... Vou tampar o rosto dela tudo, aí. Vou pegar essa aqui agora. Mais 15 de tudo. Isso aqui é cabuloso. Caralho, tô com...
Much obliged.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Stomach's complaining.
Aqui tem ali. Tem um maluco da vida, né? Não tem não, né?
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
Aqui é doido, hein? Esse aqui é 239. Ah, não.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the...
Preciso cagar.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Unless I am mistaken, all we require is already in our possession. We've arrived, just as planned.
Anendune falumpena, Aidalia Anandor.
Lo, a ballista.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.